our tours.
All right, hello everyone. I'm Mike Shanahan. I'm the Planetarium Director at Liberty Science Center, and I would like to welcome you to the brand new Jennifer Chalsky Planetarium and LSE Giant Dome Theater. We have here the largest planetarium in the entire Western Hemisphere. So it's approximately 89 feet from one side to another. The dome overhead is a seamless dome, a nanocene dome, and it is composed of 588 separate panels all put together to give us a beautiful screen for showing the night sky and anything else that we can imagine. So 10 different projectors are ganged together to cover this in what is true 8K digital video on the dome. 88 million individual pixels are generated by our system to give you the most overwhelming, wonderful view of the heavens that you can imagine in this day and age. So here we are bringing to life the fabled rings of Saturn. And in our programming, we'll be doing programming that will take you from the night skies, you'd see it this very evening, out to places like Saturn and Pluto and the Orion Nebula.
30,000 watt surround sound system to work. So as you guys may know, this is a pretty much brand new planetarium. So on top of getting a new planetarium dome and a new sound system, we also got a new lighting system. So I can make our planetarium dome any color we want. From red to green to blue. But what seems to be the crowd's favorite is the rainbow.
Source of heat and light that nurtures life on Earth. Flying in a conventional airplane, it would take 20 years to reach this sizzling destination. But we will reach it in seconds. By anything imaginable, the sun is enormous, with a diameter of 860. The sun's surface is a turbulent sea of layers above us, bathing space with deadly ultraviolet and X radiation. In addition, torrents of particles in coronal mass ejections.
It is the largest planet. Does anybody know what the largest planet of our solar system is? I couldn't hear you. Jupiter, there you go. Yeah, the largest planet of our solar system is Jupiter. So the reason it looks so bright is because it is very big. You can fit about 1,300 Earths inside of Jupiter. But also the cloud tops are also really reflective. So for the same reason Venus appears bright, Jupiter appears
This
bright.
dizzying spin, coupled with enormous heat welling up from deep inside, craft enormous storms. Among these is the Great Red Spot, a vast cloud complex more than twice the size of Earth that has been raging for enormous cloud systems. Here, ammonia snows swirl in blizzards of gigantic proportions, while deeper down, ammonia rains are unleashed in torrents, and lightning bolts flash with energies that...
You can see that as Orion sets along the western horizon, his enemy Scorpius the Scorpion rises over the eastern horizon. According to mythology, Scorpius was actually the one that killed Orion, so they put him on opposite sides of the sky so they never shared the sky at the same time.
As the Russian space pioneer Tsiolkovsky once said, "The Earth is the cradle of civilization, but one does not stay in the cradle forever." We now live in the greatest age of discovery in the history of the human race. 500 years ago, great explorers sailed out across then vast oceans, where molten lava welled up from the moon's interior, flooded the lunar lowlands, and ultimately, one of the true wonders of the solar system. Cliffs of sheer ice, up to 10 miles high. In 2015, by NASA's New Horizons probe, reddish Pluto surprised with a geologically young surface, a vast heart-shaped plain, glaciers of frozen nitrogen, and ice mountains over 11,000 feet high. Charon, the largest of Pluto's 5 moons, also did not disappoint, with a dark polar cap and canyons up to 600 miles long. A small, shrouded world, more like a planet than a moon, with 2.5 times as much atmosphere as Earth. Beneath are found giant dunes that run for hundreds of miles, mountains made of solid ice, and lakes from the sun. It also has a set of rings, but these are narrow and dark compared to the ones that adorn Saturn. A likely victim of a colossal collision in the distant past, Uranus travels on its side as it slowly lumbers around the distant sun. All we could do was wonder. Now, in less than a quarter of a century, we have discovered over 2,000 planets in orbit around other stars. For the present, such visions must remain the work of talented space artists. Worlds even more exotic than those in our own planetary star like our sun. Planet inhabited by beings who, like us, have built great instruments, radio telescopes that can search out greetings sent from the stars. Beings who, like us, look up at a starry sky and wonder if they